What is up, guys? Crapmouse back here today with part 3 of our Deus Ex run. As you guys probably know, we're not killing anyone, we're not getting caught, we're doing it on the hardest difficulty, and we're doing it trying to be as efficient as possible. I'm not faffing around with all side quests and all that sort of bollocks, so, I hope you guys enjoy it, and, basically I'm going to be doing run-through tips like this. I'm just going to alert that guy so he's over there. Saves time whilst I'm running around trying to deal with this guy over here. Sorry if I'm a bit throaty as well today. I've been talking quite a lot during the morning, and let's be honest, I went out last night, so yeah, sorry about that. And I really wanted to get this out today, so I'm just trying to be a bit gentle on my throat whilst I'm talking. So I was gonna try and be like all discreet about it, but fuck it, whatever. So basically we're trying to be sneaky, and by the way, I'm aware we've got dialogue sort of going in the background, which I know you guys sort of are interested in, but this is more sort of tutorial dialogue. It's like you've got to hack this, learn how to hack, and it's easy as, let's be honest, just to do the main hacking. I mean, hacking is such an important part of this game as well, because it opens up a lot of side routes and sort of stuff like that, so it's a very important tool to grasp. But I'm not going to waste time sort of with what am I trying to say here, I'm not going to waste my time with sort of commentaries that aren't relevant to the story or putting it together and that. And don't worry, there is a video at the very end of this video, which that's where I'll end it for today. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So I'll let you know when that comes. Obviously you can sort of tell in the timeline when that's going to come, so don't worry about it too much. Sorry. I just want to talk about alerts or alarmed areas like this. Alarms don't count as fails. Like, they're not. They're alarmed, but they haven't raised the alarm. It's a really sort of poor wording in the achievement guide, or the sort of description in the achievement or trophy or whatever that says you can't raise any alarms. It's so stupid, isn't it? Like, I'm just trying to say it and I'm sort of faffing my words up, because they can be alarmed but they can't raise the alarm, if you understand that. Like, the alarm is actually called hostile mode, which I don't see why they don't just call that alarmed and the other one cautioned. Maybe that would be too close to the knuckle of Metal Gear Solid sort of tiering system or anything like that, but nonetheless, that's sort of a weird sort of sideways ramble. But if you're paying attention as well, I'm taking all these sort of obscure side routes as well, just to bypass them as much as possible, sort of the guards and that. So, I'm trying to do this as efficiently as possible, and, just like I said earlier, if you sort of want to deviate from the path or whatever and, like, go and do side routes, any extra cash, any extra XP will only help you out, because it will earn you more, like, praxis kits, let you get more sort of augmentations and that, even though some of them aren't really necessary once you sort of learn the game a bit and that. To be honest, from early on, I'd say just get your hacking goods and maybe invest in a few things that can, like, help you in a tight spot, like invisibility and stuff like that. Like, invisibility is one of the things I plan on using a lot later in the game, because invisibility and silent running, because that's just 7 seconds, then I can just go straight past the enemy and sort of just just try and get it done as quickly as possible. Especially, like, it's so annoying because we have moments like this where we have to wait, like, just for someone to walk past and that, and it's a stealth action game, so, like, that is literally the name of the game. Like, you have to wait, you have to be patient, just like I'm being here. We've got to wait for this guy to walk past up here. And this is quite actually interesting section because on my first gameplay I actually failed quite a few times here, because this is maybe the first time you run into a what's the word I'm trying to say, a surveillance camera. There you go. Yeah, so it's sort of the new experience, but I know I keep talking about Metal Gear Solid, and I'm sorry if you guys haven't played the game. You really should, man. It's so awesome. But we all know about the blind spots of cameras, and you know, I say it's Metal Gear Solid. I'm sure a bunch of other stealth action games are the same. Like, don't worry, you can walk straight under a camera because they have the blind spot there. They can't see right under themselves, and you know that, like for this instant, you can park that body right there and don't have to worry about it. The camera won't spot it, and there's no other guards that sort of walk past this area. So you know, it's just something you can do there. And as we progress through the game, obviously, just be careful on this corner. There is a camera on the opposite side. Just make sure you don't walk out in front of it, because that would be incredibly stupid. And you'll get a load of guys coming after you and fail your objective. You won't fail the objective in like the grand scheme of things. You will actually be able to continue the game, but obviously you're trying to get the achievement done. So, you know what I'm trying to say. So, don't you know? But yeah, anyway, it's just simple sort of running through here. There isn't really much to talk about on these little bits. It's just sort of watch and follow. But later on in the game, it gets a bit more complicated. So we can actually start talking about routes and start talking about strategy and stuff there. Yeah, this section where we're going into this room now, obviously you've got that wait door. You encounter this sort of instant quite a lot, where there are two people talking in front of you, and they'll do some sort of side narrative thing for a while, and they won't really pay attention. And by not pay attention, I mean really not pay attention, because I'm over here in the corner chucking these crates around like anyone's business. I might as well have my MP3 music on, start firing, light up a cigar, play some music and jizz on their faces, and they probably still wouldn't even care. They'd still stand there talking about random bollocks. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like, it's really annoying, actually, to be honest, about how much you can get away with in this game. I really wanted to sort of challenge an experience, and I know it gets harder. Like, I know I'm sort of counting my blessings a bit too soon here, but it's sort of that sort of thing. I was like, oh shit. I wanted that more sort of urgency thing, because it's like, you make a noise, like instantly your heart goes, and you're like, oh fuck, shit, I just made a noise, who's coming? Everyone's gonna see, come over and look, and I'm gonna be caught and dead in 5 seconds. But they're just stood there, just chatting away, don't give a bollocks. Clearly these are sort of lazy grunts or whatever, and it's a bit annoying. Now actually I'll talk about the gameplay here, because it's actually quite an interesting part. Make sure you keep back for this bit, because the guy does actually turn around there, and his line of sight is very near to where you need to be. I actually went round the wrong side of those boxes there, and I actually get quite lucky here as well, because this guy coming up the very left, you can't see him on the screen, but if you look in the mini-map on the top bottom left corner, you can see that he's facing this way. Now, I got into suspicion mode a few times back doing this, and actually I do there, so that's quite ironic. But it was the other guy who used to get me as I was running that little route. Be a bit careful there, because I think I lucked out a bit there, so just be cautious, take things a bit slowly, use your cover in that, because, I don't know whether that was just a general route I was taking that was fine, or whether, I got a bit lucky. So, nonetheless, I just wanted to bring it up. But, yeah, we're approaching the very end of this sort of gameplay now. So, I'm skipping all that section because I don't want to be caught by that thing. We're going to go through these doors, and we've got a video to play. So I will say goodbye there. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.